Even with signs showing that the economy is turning around, on the street, banks right now are still not liked very much.
Hopefully the banks can start giving the money back, but I just don't want the government to get too big. I don't agree with that.
I mean, it sucks that the banks are having all these problems, but I mean, we need to bail them out, but hopefully the economy is finally turning around, and I think it is.
Retail sales have been rising, manufacturing numbers have improved, and banks have already begun paying back money given under the government's Troubled Asset Relief Program. But still, there's skepticism.
Well, I understand it's important to keep the infrastructure of the banking system running, but I'm not in favor of leaving the same people there that got us in this predicament within those banking firms.
On Beaver Avenue in State College lies hope that not all banks are what is said about them. Northwest Savings Bank has been named the most trustworthy savings bank in the country by Forbes magazine and one of the most trustworthy companies by the same publication. Northwest is so proud of the achievement, a banner outside their State College location will be up for months. And to pull new customers, they're offering switch accounts. Switch to Northwest, get $100 in your new checking account.
Our strategy probably that got us this award is we're a very conservative bank.
Jonathan Rocky, regional president of Northwest Savings, has been part of the build-up to growing the company and keeping it solvent.
As far as being sustainable, in 2008 we had our best year, and that was a year of all this turmoil in the banking industry. We still are showing profits. The first and second quarter we posted profits. We're still paying our dividends. So we're working through the issues of 2009. It's going to be an unusual year, but we'll come out 2009 standing very well, and we'll then be part of the recovery in 2010.
But with a cloudy economic climate and months of criticism of banks, particularly investment banks, Northwest, which did not need TARP funds, thinks their customers trust them because of how they've operated for years.
Because we never deviated from those standards like the local banks, the peer banks in State College and in Johnstown, they don't have the issues. Now we got caught up into it. I think bankers in general took some bad rap and were victimized.
Of the major U.S. banks, J.P. Morgan Chase & Company has repaid $25 billion given under TARP. For Goldman Sachs, $10 billion has been paid back, and Morgan Stanley, $11.3 billion, including $10 billion in TARP funds plus interest, with dozens of other banks still on the books.
The real strength in the banking industry right now is on the regional and local levels, and Northwest, being a regional bank, has a lot more trust in the community. Larger banks are where a lot of the negative press has come from. There's been a lot of national attention in the press focused on the national banks, but regional banks like Northwest have shown that they're in tune with the community and haven't really taken as many risks as the national banks.
Even with negative sentiment about banks overall extremely strong, local banks such as Northwest find a silver lining, providing services while riding out rough currents. Reporting for WHVL-TV, I'm Jeff Perval.